Hi everyone, my name's Harvey. I'm a sprinter based in the UK, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Sportcount stopwatch. The Sportcount stopwatch is a stopwatch that goes on your finger.
So the way you put this stopwatch on is you place it on your finger here where your thumb can reach it, and then it's got a buckle at the back which you just kind of push in.
And there are many different types of this stopwatch. They come in all different kinds of colours. I'm going to be reviewing the most basic one, which is just the yellow one, which you start stop and it will give you an elapsed time. It's made by a company called Sportcount Europe, and all of their models are accurate to 1/100th of a second. They're all water resistant to 50 meters, and they all only take one hand to operate. You can use these stopwatches for many different applications like cycling, swimming, running. I'm going to be reviewing it from the point of view of a sprinter, as this is how I've used it. So the price point, these come in at about £35–40, and you can either get them off Amazon or you can get them directly from Sportcount Europe. I've generally found this to be best when I'm doing longer reps for sprinting. For example, if I'm doing a 300 meter session, or if I'm running distances that don't really matter too much if you get it accurate, because although the stopwatch is accurate, your hand timing definitely isn't. So if you're recording yourself for sprints for really short stuff, you're better off using an electronic timing system, something like the Freelap or electronic timing gates. But these do come in at a much higher price point, so you can still use this, and it's going to be better than trying to time it on your phone or using a traditional stopwatch where you have to hold it, because you can run with this and it doesn't really affect your run as much because your thumb generally rests where the stopwatch sits anyway, so you can just kind of start and stop it as you run.
When you're running, you can just access the stop and start here. For example, just start it and then complete your rep, and then as you cross the finish line, stop it. And you don't need to kind of use the other hand to press it, or you don't need to hold something while you're running. It just kind of sits on your finger, so it's very useful. And then to restart the timer, you just hold this button and it resets to 0.
I have noticed with 4-point starts it's a little bit difficult, because if you're going to try and start like this, it's then going to be a delay to when you start it. However, if you're doing a 3-point start, you can start the timer and it's much easier. So if you are going to use it for shorter things, I'd recommend doing a 3-point start, or a 2-point start, or a standing start, or whatever, but 4-point starts and block starts are a little bit more difficult. So that summarises my review. If you'd like to pick one of these up, you can get them off Amazon or Sportcount Europe directly. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to follow along my training for this year, then please feel free to subscribe. I'll be posting my training probably on a weekly basis. We'll see how that goes. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you found it useful.